I held on to forever while you let go slowly. You never walked away. You only chose to drift, like echoes losing meaning, like something out of shift. My hands kept reaching forward for something I could lift, while you were sinking inward, beyond what I could rift. Your body stayed beside me, your soul still pulled apart, like cracks beneath a surface, inside a distant heart. I held what once was certain, though breaking from the start, while time erased the promise we swore would never part. Your warmth began to vanish, like fire turning cold. A story once alive, now barely left untold. Each second pulled us further from everything we told, as something slipped between us, too quiet to be controlled. I searched inside the silence for pieces that you left, but all I found were fragments of something now bereft. Each empty space between us pulled deeper into the cleft, a hollow shaped by absence I never could accept. Your laughter lives in fragments when I'm left alone, a ghost of what we once were before the distance grew. Each time I close my eyes, I feel what we had known, but see someone I cannot keep or even call my own. You stopped returning slowly to spaces we would share, as if the life we built was never really there. I stood inside the silence with nothing left but bare, a truth I could not outrun, laid open in despair. We never fought to hold it, we let it slowly slip, like water through our fingers, escaping every grip. No force could bring it closer, no hand could tighten ship, just something barely living, too distant now to clip. You stayed so close beside me, yet far beyond my reach, like waves that kiss the shoreline, then vanish from the beach. I waited for a signal, some truth I still could reach, while you became a distance, too quiet now to breach. The hardest part was never the leaving I could see, but feeling you beside me while losing you as me. A quiet kind of ending that rewrote what could be. A love that lived in memory, but not in reality. We held onto the moments, but never held them tight, with truths kept in the shadows, avoiding every light. Each piece we tried preserving dissolved into the night, until it disappeared without a trace in sight. I held a version of you long after you were gone, a fading reconstruction. I kept holding on. In that collapsing image, the truth began to dawn. You didn't live alone. The silence took us beyond. I learned too late what silence can slowly start to break. How absence speaks much louder than words we try to make. And in that hollow distance, no truth we tried to fake could bring us back to something already past the ache. Now I carry what remains of something long gone, a brittle kind of memory that still keeps moving on. Even in the absence, its weights still will remain, a lesson carved in silence that lingers in the pain. You were the quiet lesson I had to understand, a love that could not stay, but still marked where I stand. And even now in distance, I felt it in my hand, a trace of what we once were. I cannot countermand. We did not end in violence. We simply came apart. A calm kind of unraveling that lived inside the heart. What we believed was endless dissolved within the start. A truth too soft to notice until it tore the chart. If love can disappear without a trace or sound, then what we thought was certain was never truly found. Still I remain where we stood, with fragments all around, a quiet kind of memory that time cannot unbound. You never left in moments I ever got to see. You left in silent pieces that slowly weakened me. Each quiet form of distance became what set me free and taught me what an ending was always meant to be. It didn't end here. It simply withdrew.